Hello, what is up guys? EvilDuoSarm here today, and today I have for you a video where we're going to be looking at 5 things for new players regarding the heads-up display. So basically what I'm going to do is show you 5 tips regarding the heads-up display in Blade & Soul to make your gameplay a little bit easier, or things that I get asked all the time, or different things like that. So the first one we're going to talk about is the latency meter. So a lot of people ask me how I get the little latency meter up in the top corner, and of course you can't see it. There we go. When I go ahead and hit reload, you'll see a little 125 pop up in the top left corner. So that is the latency meter in Blade & Soul. Basically, it tells you your ping to the server. So to get that one up and to get that pulled up on your screen, you're going to need to hit the Options key, which is O on the keyboard. You're going to head over to your Game tab, and you're going to go over to the Interface tab right here, this top one. After you get to this interface tab, you're going to scroll down to the bottom of the list and you're going to see an option that says Show Server Delay Period. Go ahead and click on the Show Server Delay Period, and that will bring up the server delay period, which is your ping, and that is how you see your ping in-game. The next thing that I get asked all the time is how I make it so I only have 1 quest over here or 2 quests over here, or how I have it if I go to my quest journal by pressing J. I can select which quests I want to have displayed over here, so I don't have a whole log of quests going on the left side over here, or on the right side rather. Basically, so I only see what I want to work on at the given time. So once again, we're going to head over into that interface menu. So if you press the O key on your keyboard to bring up the options menu, head over to the interface tab. It is this top option right here. When you get here, if you're a fresh player, haven't adjusted any settings, you're going to see just about all these boxes checked right here. All you're going to want to do is hit this show low-level quests on a minimap, and you don't even have to do that if you don't want to see all these quests popping up on your screen. I just do it so I know where they are. All you got to do is uncheck all these boxes, and that will make it so you don't have all of your quests populating over there, and you can pick which ones you want to have on at any given time. Just know that for your daily challenge, if you do this, you're going to have to make sure that you pick up the challenge itself. So when you complete the quest, you'll have to open up your quest log and make sure you select the quest here so that it pops up and you can go ahead and redeem the quest on the right side over there. So the next one we're going to talk about is in the chat log. So in the chat log, and this is one that not many people know about, you can actually set up your own custom channel. So if you don't want to have a whole faction chat that's blasting away, or party chats or whatever, if you want to like have your own customized chat, all you got to do is hit this little plus button in the top right corner, and your chat log will be down in the bottom right corner, or bottom left corner rather. I just moved it up to the center so you can see what I'm doing. But if you go ahead and hit this little add chat button here, it's going to give you a whole bunch of different options to include in this chat. So first of all, you can name it to whatever you want. So I'm going to call this YouTube Test. And then if I went and changed this, I could change the size of the text inside of it when you type into it. I can change what goes into it. So normal chat is people talking in the area. If I want to have like my party chat and anybody that whispers me in this chat, I can go ahead and do that. If I want to have clan chat, you can see there's a whole bunch of different options. You can put system things like when you pick up things, if you do damage, all sorts of things like that. Whenever you pick up EXP, if you lose EXP for stuff. I don't even know what you would lose EXP for in this game, honestly. And then all their combat things like if you do damage or when you're healing. So if you want to have a separate combat tab that you've got set up for your character, for whatever, you can do that as well. And basically you can create your own whole series of custom chats. You can change the color to anything you want. So if you don't even like what the faction chat color is, you can go ahead and here, create your own chat and change what the faction chat color is. There's a whole color wheel here. You can pick through whatever you want. I guess it's a color square, but you get the idea. Color rectangle actually. But yeah, so you can create your very own text, little chat group. So in this one I'm going to make it be, how about we do faction chat? And that way we've got things, and zone chat, so we can see those pop up, and we'll change the faction chat to like purple, and we'll change the zone chat to like orange, and we'll hit confirm, and it should start populating when people start typing. Nobody started typing yet, which is of course never going to happen. There we go, somebody started typing. I'm getting those whispers from those bots and people selling me things and all sorts of great stuff. So yeah, faction chat's coming in purple. It's confusing me. Anyway, so you can go ahead and set up your very own chats just like that. If you want to make more, you can just keep adding tabs. If you want to remove tabs, right click and delete chat tab, and that will get rid of the chat tab. So you can get rid of those, keep those, whatever you want to do to set up your very own chat tabs. The next thing we're going to talk about is combat interface. So when you're actually fighting mobs or fighting enemies. So if you go ahead and hit O to open up the options menu, head over to the settings menu over here, and you're going to go to the combat info tab. So most of the time I actually have this box unchecked when I'm actually playing. If you have all of these options unchecked, every single thing except enemy boss or ally boss down here for the attack range, if everything is unchecked, the only thing you will see is whenever you get a critical hit. So I used to do this, and I used to put up videos, and I would only be getting critical hits, and people would be like, dude, what's your crit? How are you only getting critical hits? It really wasn't that I was only getting critical hits, it's that I had all of these things hidden. Now, why would you want to hide all of these things? So actually, the user interface in Blade & Soul is a possible cause of your stuttering or your lag in your game. So that's why you want to be hiding things like your quests that you're not doing, or if you want to hide the different damages that you're doing, or damage from your teammates or opponents, or if you want to shrink the UI a little bit. Every little thing you can do to minimize the UI does have the potential to impact your game and benefit the game. So taking things off like the damage done by your pet that you don't really care about, it helps to improve your FPS and your general gameplay, so that's pretty cool. Another thing that you want to do if you are looking at the damage, and while we're talking about the combat info, is if you head over to the status info tab, you will see all of these different options here for how your health bars are set up. So you can have the health bars read out just the numbers if you want it to just be numbers. You can have it just be percents if you just want it to be percents. You can do all those different things, and that is all done on the status info tab here. So if you want to display the things as percentages, you go ahead and click this display status bar values as percentages, and it would add the status bar of percentages onto the thing. You can see now I have my 100%, 100% right there on those two bars. So yeah, that's where you go ahead and do that. It's just a little simple thing if you want it to do that or change that for your character or your gameplay. So that is involving combat. The final thing I want to show you as a newer player, or just any player, is how to actually customize your UI any way you want. So I stick with the default UI, exactly how it's set up when you start with the game, simply because I've been playing this for way too long and I've just gotten too used to it. But if you're a more experienced player in MMOs or played a whole bunch of different other ones and you like the setup of different games better, you can go ahead and do that by pressing Shift F1. When you press Shift F1, you can put anything anywhere that you want, literally anywhere you want. So if you wanted your chat box to be over here on the right side, go ahead and grab it down, bring it on the bottom right side. Go ahead and bring this little notifications up into the top left, bring your health bar up here. Do anything you want. You can put it anywhere you want. All you got to do is go ahead and hit confirm, and it will set it up exactly how you had it. So now my health bars are up there. If I wanted to make these icons down in the bottom left or move them wherever I want, you can move them anywhere you want, set it up any way you want, and it's actually fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and hit reset though, because I don't like it like that. I like it the way I get it. Anyway, if you wanted to go ahead and change that, you have to do it like that, and once again, make sure you hit confirm after you go ahead and do that change. As you saw right there, I forgot to hit confirm, and it didn't confirm the changes. So anyway, guys, yeah, that is the video. Those are the things I want to share with new players regarding the HUD, setting up your HUD any way you want, or getting it into a state that is more beneficial for you as a player, or to improve your FPS, or a whole bunch of different little things you could do with the HUD to make your gameplay experience in Blade & Soul a little bit better. So if you did like the video, make sure to like, check out some of the other videos on the channel. I got a lot of great videos, and I will see you at the next video. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.